All right, it is time for the randomness, as we are going to be using Will Byers from Stranger Things for the humans, because again, he is considered a human. And a lot of people have been memeing about, yo, what if we get it like a Stranger Things rerun? Yo, that'd be actually pretty hilarious, because Stranger Things are definitely one of those reruns that we do need in the game, because yo, I feel like this character will go crazy if he gets a holy relic. But who knows? They definitely need some stat buffs, okay? You know how like Slime got a little bit of a stat buff? These Stranger Things characters, they definitely need those stat buffs. But if you don't know, Will does give you like a superpower buff, where if you fall below 50% of your HP, you will get an invincibility for 1 turn. And unfortunately, you will lose 20% of all your stats. But when it comes to a character like Chaos Arthur, he doesn't really care if he loses those 20% stats. He just gets so much HP in the game that those 20% stat reduction means absolutely nothing. It just kind of just gives you a chance to keep your characters alive, because again, it's so hard to keep characters like Bond, who you really need, or Arthur alive in the first turn, especially when you have those teams who do go first. So I'm using this team with Dodge Food. I'm using Red Roxy as well, which again is a god tier support for Chaos Arthur. Unfortunately, she is a seasonal, so you probably don't even have her. You've probably been trying to use like probably characters like Jillian maybe for when it comes to Arthur. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe again, and let's have some fun. Alright, so we're back with the shenanigans using Will. Now, the thing about Will is that he does give you like pretty much invincibility once you fall below a certain threshold of HP. It's a little bit weird when it comes to like Arthur and stuff like that, just because for some reason, even how low Arthur be, that man does not get that invincibility unless he's like literally at the bottom of his HP. I guess it's because of the Red Tarmiel link function or whatnot. It could be that because he has so much max HP that literally it doesn't like fall, because it'd be some moments where he fall below the 50% threshold, and he doesn't get that superpower ability where he becomes invincible. So it might be because the Red Tarm they take into account for the Red Tarmiel link maybe, or his max HP being so much. But again, this team is going to be really fun, as pretty much you're kind of giving yourself that invincibility turn, where you're then allowed to stack up your debuffs, maybe even also try to build gauge on another character and stuff like that. Just allow your Arthur to pretty much have a little bit more control. Again, this team is just going to be good at stalling out your opponent or making sure they're not able to one-shot you. Because there are some moments where characters could one-shot you, but because the human team have so much HP, it's very difficult to do that, which then leads you to have your superpower being invincibility. Now again, with the invincibility, once it's like activated, you do lose 20% of all your stats. But when it comes to Arthur, who gets so much max HP, that 20% pretty much doesn't mean anything, right? So you can see right there, I'm like falling below 50% and stuff like that, but I still don't get that invincibility, most likely because of the Red Tarmiel link activating. So they at least take into account for the Red Tarmiel link being on me, which is a little bit weird, but it works out. And it is pretty busted when you pair this alongside of Arthur too, because once that man gets going, it's GG. Because you don't want Arthur to be around for such a long time. So when you have a character like Will who giving you that invincibility turn, it definitely makes it very hard to play against. Now again, I don't have pretty much game audio because I was on freaking Discord while recording this video and stuff like that, or the gameplay. And I forgot that for my Discord, I have the settings set for like for my mic and stuff like that, or my my system. So when they was talking in the Discord, you could hear it on my game audio. So I was like, dang, that means I can't even listen to game audio. But I have my music still playing, because it's just because I didn't separate the sometimes whenever I live stream, I don't separate the it's like the stream or something like that, where pretty much you can have it where you can separate for, okay, this is gonna be the game audio and this is gonna be the voice and so forth. But sometimes with me, because I live stream, or I used to be live streaming as consistently, Like I always just leave that at one one file or one line, and I never like really separated. And that's because they was pretty much just talking about the passing of Toriyama and stuff like that, like the Dragon Ball, which is kind of just insane. I would not have expected that to be one of the things that happened, because that man was like what, 68 or something like that. That's a really good age. Okay, that is a really good age, and it was definitely a kind of a very sad moment, stuff like that, because as a kid you definitely just grow up on Dragon Ball. Like Dragon Ball was just one of those things that you just always enjoyed in the mornings. Like, yeah, it was like morning time and daytime, especially like when I was really just watching like anime and stuff like that. You had like Dragon Ball Z Kai and stuff like that. And then when you hit the like, what was it like called? Was it Toonami? Then you had like the real Dragon Ball at that time, and it was kind of crazy to just think about it, all the good moments you had, or think about like the crazy moments where you had like watching Dragon Ball and stuff like that. Because it was like one moment with me where I freaking love watching Dragon Ball, just listening to the freaking theme music and stuff like that. And then you also had, man, it was like man, which one did I really, I guess it was like when it was like the Saiyan arc and stuff like that, when you had like Goku brother and stuff like that, where I really just watched and stuff like that. And then you just was waiting like forever and stuff like that for certain arcs. Like I think it was like the Namek arc, where you were just waiting for literally eternity for freaking Namek to explode, bro. That's what it looked like. What was it? It was like, yo, it's like 5 minutes and then Namek's gonna explode, and then you just waiting for it, and it's like, wait, it's like 3 episodes, and they're like, it's only been 2 minutes. You're like, huh? It's like 10 episodes, it's only been 2 minutes. You just die. Like, ain't no, you just think that you just watch it like, wait, ain't no way, this has only been 2 minutes. I've been watching like them fight for like 30, they've been had like 30 fights already. How is this only 2 minutes of Namek? And it's just some wild moments when you just see like the first time, like when Goku just turns Super Saiyan, you just sitting there just excited, going crazy and stuff like that. And definitely like the games, like playing like Budokai and stuff like that. That game was like pretty much fun. Cause it was like one of the animes you just watch when like growing up. It was like, for me, it was like Pokemon, Dragon Ball, and Naruto. Oh my god, like I could talk so much about Naruto. Like OG Naruto, having those moments where you just see like what was the one moment, I guess you could say like with Rock Lee, because Rock Lee, those moments with Rock Lee were just so priceless. Like it was like Rock Lee versus Gaara and stuff like that, and then he just jumps up into the statue, and then he's like, all you hear is my guy be like, I think, did he say something, or like Lee just takes off his like guards and stuff like that, and you just think to yourself like, okay, so he has like training guards and stuff like that, and he just drops it down on the ground, and you're like, okay, that ain't really nothing. Like, what's that gonna do? And all you hear is a boosh, and the freaking guard's like over like freaking 30 tons. He's like, oh snap, and he just starts going crazy, going like light speed versus guard and stuff like that. And I definitely had one of those moments on Dragon Ball 2. Like it was like I'll probably say it was like the Cell arc, bro. I freaking love the freaking Cell arc, bro. Like seeing like Gohan, oh my god, Gohan was going crazy on that arc. And then I think, wasn't that what they had like fusions too with Trunks and Goten and stuff like that? But it was just more so for me, it was like more Gohan show, because it was just like that one sad moment when you had like that final father, what is it called, father and son Kamehameha. And he's like, he had pretty much Goku being right there and stuff like that. He's like, go on, do it now. And freaking when he just does it with the one arm, oh my god, the one arm was just so cold, bro. Like I just love that moment, because that's when Gohan would just like, he was just a badass, you feel me? And then I actually enjoyed like Cell when he was like in his perfect form and stuff like that. Because when Cell was in his perfect form, that man trash talking was through the roof. And that's what I enjoyed about freaking and that's what I enjoyed about freaking Cell. Like, that man trash talking was through the roof. Especially when he was trash talking like Vegeta and stuff like that. When freaking Vegeta let this man get his perfect form, just because he wanted to prove how strong he was. I'm just sitting there like, bruh, is everybody just an idiot for this freaking arc? Like, why is they just letting this man just power up going crazy? Like, you got freaking Goku holding back just so Gohan can just steal the show. Like, everybody, because I think it was like, what, one moment where he just throws a sensu bean at freaking Cell. Like, I'm just sitting here like, bro, like, what is with this arc? And I also liked the androids. The androids are pretty cool. I only enjoyed really like Android 17, 18. I didn't really care about Dr. Gero. Was it the Android 20 and 21 or something like that? I guess Andrew, what's that man name? 16. He was cool. Only like Android 16 like in the video game, stuff like that. But it definitely was a moment and stuff like that, because you know, him and Gohan definitely shared a moment and stuff like that, which is why like Gohan just went crazy and berserk, being like, what, Super Saiyan, this is like the first Super Saiyan 2? I think like the first Super Saiyan 2, or that the Super Saiyan 2 that we see, or is it Super Saiyan 3? I think it's Super Saiyan 2. Yeah, it was like the first Super Saiyan 2. I think Goku was where it was like Super Saiyan 3 during like the Buu arc. Right? Yeah, it was definitely the Buu arc. And that's where he couldn't like fully grasp. I think like he couldn't fully grasp the form, or it had too much energy. And I think he only did it while he was like dead and stuff like that. The Super Saiyan 3. I think that's what it was. I think Goku was already Super Saiyan 2 during that time. Because I think you just had like, what, Super Vegeta, where he got all buff. And was Trunks Super Saiyan 2 as well? Or it was like the same thing where it was like Super Saiyan 2? Because I remember they just both just came super buff. I think like Gohan was like the only true Super Saiyan 2, if I'm not mistaken. Because it couldn't be 3, right? Was it 3? Because it was just with the lightning, right? Because he was already Super Saiyan, and then he turned Super Saiyan 2, and that's where you get like the lightning. That's how you know like the difference is like with the lightning and stuff like that. And you had like the different hair. Like, the hair formed a little bit sharper. And he looked so cool, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, he would just, especially versus the Cell Juniors, he would just bow, explode, you come here, boom, boom, explode. And like, what villains did I enjoy? Like, I liked Cell. Cell was definitely like a top 1 for me. Who else? Actually, I like Kid Buu. I like Kid Buu. Kid Buu was just wild and like mad aggressive. Like, Kid Buu was just pretty fun. Obviously, when it comes to Kid Buu, you always have like that yearly debate randomly where people are like, yo, who was stronger, Buuhan or Kid Buu? You guys can comment that down below. Who was stronger, Buuhan or Kid Buu? Cause that conversation always be funny in the timeline. Cause they be like, but they said that freaking Kid Buu was like the strongest form. And then it'd be like, okay, no, it was just a translation, stuff like that, where he was just the more dangerous form because he was just so wild and reckless. Because he was pretty much wild and reckless, where he was just like, he was literally just about to destroy the whole earth while being on earth. He definitely was reckless. I can't lie, he definitely was reckless and wild. And that's what I like. I like the wild and recklessness. All right. Yeah, I think those like my top 2. Majin Buu, Kid Buu. I guess like I like the fat Buu. It was pretty funny. He was like, Buu, hi, I'm Buu. And then like something would be so funny, bro. Like, Buu was mad funny with the fat Buu too. I like that one too. But Kid Buu probably like my favorite in terms of like the top 2. It was Cell and Kid Buu. because because that arc was also pretty emotional too, because of freaking Majin Vegeta, because that was the part where he explodes to like destroy Boo, but then Boo survived, and that's why he has that epic speech where he's, I guess you can say like he pretty much accepts, like he apologizes and accepts how strong. Did he accept how strong in that speech too? Oh, Goku, or is that he's just thank Goku? I forget, but I know it's just like an epic speech. Yo, I've been talking about Dragon Ball this entire video, bro. I can't lie to you. And this is probably gonna be the last match anyways. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, RP Toriyama. That Dragon Ball definitely was a big part of my childhood, bro. Man, just the memories, the debates, the excitement I had just pretty much watching Dragon Ball, staying up all those late nights when I know I should have went to bed, or I shouldn't have been up that late at night watching anime. Man, so many moments, bro. Dang, man, he would be really missed. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video with me using Will. Hopefully you understand how strong Will is. Well, I guess you can say Will is technically not like he's strong, but he definitely is a powerful character where you're playing around with that invincibility shenanigans, which could benefit Arthur. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm probably gonna put like a random question, probably about Dragon Ball, in the comments. Would I do Who's Stronger, Kid Buu or Buhan, or would I do what is your favorite Dragon Ball moment? Maybe I'll do both. Who knows? Well, hope you guys enjoy. This really, guys, and I'm out. Peace. And this is not gonna kill. Nice try, Demon King. Yep, that is not gonna kill. Sorry, my boy. Too much HP. Yep, GG.